Hello and welcome to the Raymond Can Do It channel. Today I'm going to be talking about plumbing and vent pipes. So these are the things that's going on in our main bathroom remodel. I am not going to do any of the work myself. I'm going to hire a plumber to kind of expedite this process. But I just wanted to show you as a DIYer, you're trying to remodel your main bathroom, what from a plumbing perspective you may see. But before I do that, I'd like to thank my brother-in-law Evan and my sister-in-law Mallory for the wonderful Raymond Can Do It swag. I appreciate that. So for the shower portion of the bathroom, pretty straightforward. From a water line perspective, you're going to have a cold and a hot, either CPVC, PEX, and then it goes into the fixture using a copper pipe and up to the shower drain. The part that we're going to add in is we're going to add a shower fixture that has a wand attachment. So that wand attachment will come through to the bottom, and then the wand will be on a holder on the side. While taking out the tile, we noticed the electrical lines coming into other parts of the house. So be careful when opening up walls. There could be live wires that you may not know about. As we move down to the shower pan, it's always a good idea to cover any holes in your floor with some blocks or any water lines with a bucket, because you don't want to drop a piece of drywall or some tile on it. It goes through your floor into the ceiling on the first floor, and then you have another set of problems. Also, with the return ducts or any HVAC, you want to cover that up with a paper bag or a plastic bag to kind of reduce the amount of dust that gets into your HVAC system. The shower pan we have here is, it was a 34-inch wide, so now we're getting a 36-inch wide shower pan. Because of that, we have to move the drain over 1 inch because it's going to be, instead of being 17 inches, it's going to be 18 inches away from the wall. So here's the shower pan in here. For the jetted tub, we removed that. We're getting a freestanding tub. Because of that, we are going to have to move the cold and hot water lines over to we're going to move it to the center, I guess to the right of the tub. And then also the drain for the jetted tub will have to be moved. So when we were just trying to figure out how to design our freestanding tub, something to consider is where the floor joists are if you're on the second floor. You don't want to design it where your drain for your tub is sitting right in the middle of the joist. My floor joist is right here. So I have to decide where in kind of the space of the floor joist to put it in. The second thing is there's venting that goes along with drains. I did not realize that originally. So you have to look at your local codes, and there are two basic plumbing standards, the UCC and the ICC. It kind of depends on what state you live in. But for mine, we have to have venting. Everybody has to have venting for plumbing drains. So that's why ours is kind of sticking up, because this is an exterior wall over here. As we move over to the left corner of the bathroom, this is where the toilet will be. Before there was cement and a 4-inch tile. Now we're just going to use this luxury vinyl tile. Because we're using the luxury vinyl tile, the toilet flange is now sitting too high. So the plumber will come and size the toilet flange. This is the water line for the toilet. We're not going to do anything with that. And moving over to our sink. So we have 2 sink drains and water lines for both the sinks. We're going to have to move those a little bit over, shift it to the right. So this is the drain for the left sink. This is the drain for the right sink, and they kind of converge together, go down, and then they meet where the toilet drain pipe there's a T down here, and then it goes down this way towards the front of the house. For the sinks, there is a 2-inch drain vent pipe. Vent pipes are used to allow the water to drain effectively. If not, you'll get like a gurgling when the water's trying to drain. And then also there's a siphoning effect. Basically with your sink, there's a P-trap, and that P-trap will hold a little bit of water so gases from the drain don't come into your sink. Because of that, there's a little bit of water that sits in that P-trap. If you don't have a vent, when you flush a toilet then the suction will siphon the water out of those P-traps and into the drain, which leaves your P-traps empty, and then the sewer line gases could come back up to your sink. So this is the vent for the sink. And then as we move down here, this is under the subfloor, there's the main 3-inch line for the toilet, and it moves to this vent pipe. The drain keeps going down to the front of the house. The vent pipe would go up into the attic. So now I realize why there was a closet here, because it was the right wall of the closet was hiding the 3-inch vent pipe. So what I'm going to have to ask the plumber to do is cut this pipe, shift it down to the very end of the front wall of the bathroom, and then kind of make a faux filler box for it. It would look like a cabinet, but it's going to be hiding the 3-inch vent pipe. Here's another view of what used to be the closet. The right wall had the 3-inch vent pipe, and I cut a hole in the subfloor to figure out what was going on. So this is looking towards the back of the house where the toilet flange was. So I can see now that there's the water lines, the 2 water lines. I can see that the drain line, that was the vent up here, and it goes all the way back to the toilet. And then to the left, all the way to the back, is the water drain for the sink. So I'm going to have the plumber cut this T here, connect it, continue, and then bring the T about here. It's going to come up and then over into the wall cavity. This is a non-load bearing wall, and then go up to the attic where I'll connect it back. So moving up into the attic, the closet stopped at 8 feet high, and then there was a kind of a square box. We wanted to remove this square box to make the master bathroom look bigger. We noticed that there is that 3-inch vent pipe goes into the attic and into the roof. So the vent pipe goes up and continues into the roof. So I'm going to redirect this pipe over to here. The pipe can go horizontally because we're now way above 6 inches of the water fill line. The water fill line is basically the top of a sink or the top of a toilet bowl. Any vent pipe can go horizontally after 6 inches up. This right here is the sink vent line, and this 2-inch sink vent line, I'm going to have it go up to connect to the 3-inch pipe, and then going up and over. This is the vent line from the main bathtub on the other side of the wall. It connects to here and then also goes up to the roof. So I hope this video gives you just a little insight of, from a DIY perspective, what I came across, what my main bathroom looks like, and some of the issues that I didn't foresee, and how I'm going to have to kind of mitigate them with the use of professional help. I'm going to continue trying to do the rest myself, but we'll see where that goes. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel for any DIYs, how-tos, or product reviews. And my name is Raymond. If I can do it, you can too.